You've been playing guitar for a little while now. You've got a few songs down, a couple chords, maybe a scale or two memorized. But when your friend starts strumming some open chords for you and they ask, hey, play a little melody over this or play a little solo on this section of the song, you freeze up and you can't get a single note to sound good out of the guitar. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to access the power of the major scale and its creative potentials in real time. And this is known as improvising. So, you may have heard that in order to improvise, you need to know every single scale and mode associated with every chord and key all over the guitar. And that can take like a lifetime of work. So, you can actually do a lot with just one major scale. And for me, limitation fuels creativity. And so in this exercise, this little lesson, we're just going to use the G major scale, and I'm going to have this little vamp going on for you, and we're going to practice doing some patterns and some call and response things just to get you creating some really cool lines on the guitar. Okay, let's get familiarized with this open G scale. It's going to start on the 3rd string, open. That's our G. A with the middle finger, 2nd fret. Then open B. Then C with our pointer. Ring on our D. Then open E. Then F sharp with our middle finger, and then ring finger. So keep in mind, all these 3 fingers are basically glued to each fret. And try to not use like pointer finger on the 2nd fret or middle finger on the 1st, just so that you're really being consistent with the fingering so it's easier to access each note. And it also helps a lot to sing along to get familiarized with these pitches, like G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. That way you can connect a little bit better to the scale. But if you need to, go back through and see if you can play the scale at about this tempo. Once you're able to do that, then the rest of these patterns should come a little bit more naturally. So if you need to pause the video and get that into your fingers, please do so. Because now we're going to do the simple up 3 pattern. And here's how it goes. It starts on G, and we just go up 3 pitches, and then start again starting on A. And then on B, on C, and then D, E. That's as far as we'll go because we can't go past that octave. And then we'll do it again going backwards. So start on G, then F sharp, then E, D, C, then B. So here's how that whole thing would sound consistently. Repeat. Great. Now let's do the up 4 pattern, just adding one more note and doing the same concept. Then backwards. Great. Now let's do another pattern here. This is going to be using thirds in the scale. So it's going to feel like you're just skipping a note every time. And we'll still always go sequentially like G, A, B, C. But in this time we're skipping a note, so it might feel a little bit weirder. So we'll do G to B, and then A to C, and then B to D, C to E, D to F sharp, E to G, and then you can do it backwards. G to E, F sharp D, EC, and DB, then CA, BG. So let's do that now together. Repeat this note. Awesome. Yeah, and don't worry too much about whether the string is ringing or not. You're just trying to get used to playing each note. Like if those ring out like I just did, or if you can, try to cut the note off so it sounds a little bit more melodic and doesn't bleed over and sound more like a chord. All right, that's about it for the patterns. Now we're going to jump into the vamp section where I'll be playing some phrases and a little more musical ideas rather than just straight up patterns. And then you're going to try to play them back exactly as I played them. And I'll keep it pretty simple and slow, so you should be able to do it. But if you need to go back, pause the video, that's the great nature about a video like this. And here we go. Well, there you have it. There's a little fun backing track to practice along to. I really recommend you go back through on that jam track and instead of copying exactly what I was playing, try to make up your own lines that kind of respond to what I do. So if I have a little higher line, maybe play a lower line, or if there's a lot of notes in a line, maybe contrast it with like some whole notes or something. But go back through and have some fun with it. And I know it might be still a little too simple and not very articulative or cool or flashy, but it's really simple and something I feel like any beginner can grapple onto. So there you go. Have fun with it.